Hey there, what's going on? How are you? My name is V and I am going to be sharing with you my witchy decks. I have a lot, so I'm just going to get straight to it. If you are new, please do subscribe and check out my Tarot and Tea Tuesday playlist. I'm uploading fun deck themes for us to do video responses to. I did my favorite fall decks, my angel decks, I did my shadow decks, which will come soon. I did my love decks. We have a whole bunch of fun stuff. I hope that you can join us and check out the playlist. If you would like to be saved to the playlist so that everyone can find your channel, I would love to put it in our playlist so we can all binge watch each other's videos. Please send me a link and please share that playlist and vocally mention it in your videos so that people know that we're doing a Tarot and Tea Tuesday fun group thing here every single week. It doesn't have to be a Tuesday. And link the playlist in your description box. That would be so helpful. This way we can keep everything all under one umbrella and we can find new channels to watch. Alright, so let's dive into my witchy decks. I actually did one last year, but I have accumulated decks since then. So if you want to check out part one, go for it. You'll see the same decks here. This is the updated version of my witchy decks. First up is my Gypsy fortune reading cards. This is the backing. This is dirt cheap. It's like, I think, under $5 or maybe a little cheaper on Amazon. So I love these cards, and the meanings I'm still learning. They are very they're like old school language, old time language. So I'm learning that, you know, the vibe behind these words here, trying to get into it. And then for the playing card interpretations here, I wrote my little keywords to go with the 7 of diamonds and for the rest of the cards here. So it's a 2-in-1. It's playing cards with fortune, the Gypsy fortune cards meanings, and it helps me really like hone in on the energy, both energies all in one card. So I like using this, and they are a great clarifier. I use these a lot in my personal readings to help me clarify. So I just think it's so cool. I think it's unique, you know, such a unique concept for a deck. So 2-in-1, multi-purpose. And then I also shuffle it with my witchery. If you know me, if you've been watching my channel for, 2+ years, you'll know that I love to combine my decks. I do that with my own decks. I'll combine like 2 of my decks that have the same vibe, same purpose. And so they're the same size, as you can see here. And so I shuffle them together. This is the Witchery Deck, and it's Lenormand based, but it has a witchy spin on it. So I fell in love with this one. Oh my gosh, I love it, I love it, I love it. And it's just, it makes a great clarifier. And the perfect thing about this is that it also has keywords. So my repurposed witchy deck has keywords, and then this one has keywords. So it makes a great clarifier. I just love working with this, especially with my personal readings and with my Kipper. I use my Kipper a lot for clarifying, and my other Lenormand. So that is the witchery with the Gypsy Fortune Oracle, which is like $2 over on Amazon. Is really cheap. And everything I am telling you here will be linked below. So if you ever want to like check it out on Etsy or Amazon, I'm gonna hook you up. So this is my lovely Teen Witch Tarot. So like I mentioned in my review video, I don't like that there are a lot of teens doing teen in adult situations. So I call this my college years tarot. These are more like college type of girls. I don't agree with the whole teen name because I really don't think they look like teens. They're more like young adults, you know, like maybe in early 20s. And so, and they're in like adult situations. So that just makes more sense to my intuition. So this is the backing, one of my favorite backings. If you want to check out my review, my Tarot and Tea Tuesday video for all my favorite tarot backings, this was definitely in there. Check that out if you want to do a video response. This deck, this witchy deck, is actually the Untitled Oracle, and I've had it for like a year and a half, I think. It was a gift from my FatherFigure, and it just came like, you know, blank. So then I eventually put words on it to help it resonate more. Sorry, I'm over here. Yeah. So I put words on it to help me, you know, bring it in more and bonds with it more. But then I didn't see myself grabbing it too much as, you know, time progressed, as time went on. And so I was like, you know what? How would this be if I use it as a tarot? I counted all the cards. I think there was like 77. So I decided to revamp this, and I made it into a tarot. I wrote all the tarot words. I really had, it took me 4 hours in 2 days to figure out what keywords would go with each card and how we can make it into a tarot. And it actually worked out. This is not the first time. I did this with my John Waterhouse and my Tarot de la Nuit. I cut the words off and then put my own tarot words on there. And now it makes more sense to my intuition. So look, this is the Ace of Pentacles. See, holding a big fat stalk of leaves. Oh my gosh, what is this? Cornstalk. And then the pumpkin. So that reminds me of the Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles is earth, pumpkin, earth. Four of Wands coming together. It looks like 11, just like the Four of Wands energy, you know, getting married, some kind of coming together. Celebration, justice, hands coming down, the angels, the clouds opening. So anyway, so I made this into a tarot, and now it actually fits my intuition. I really like working with this for Halloween and for like even doing shadow work and stuff. Oh, the next one I'm going to share with you is my actual Witch Becomes Her deck. By the time you see this video, you'll see that it's up for sale. It was for pre-order for a while, for 2 weeks, and now it's here. It's available for sale. I also have them for dirt cheap via PayPal for $29.99 with free USA shipping and free USA shipping and tracking, and also global calculated shipping. So I ship worldwide, and it comes with 53 cards. Beautiful, beautiful faces. Each card is different. No two cards are the same. Each energy, each witch brings different energies, and there are 3 keywords to go underneath each witch. And it's great for all types of readings. What kind of witch are you? What kind of magical powers are you bringing? What are you manifesting? How will your relationship turn out? What is your spiritual journey bringing you? Where would it lead you, etc.? So this is for sale. If you're interested, check it out. It's on my eBay and my Etsy. And like I said, PayPal for dirt cheap, but contact me on my verified Instagram account. You'll know that it's really me for more information. The next one here is my Crystal Says Oracle deck. If you have any yes or no questions, this is your deck. This is going to help you. There are 53 cards, 53 different faces. And each crystal ball has a different scene, different names. Everybody here in this deck, you can call them mystics, you can call them goddesses, witches, spiritualists, priestesses. There's even goddess Isis here. So this is our top seller. This one's selling like hotcakes. We had to order another batch, and it's the first one, the first one in our series. And then Witch Becomes Her. This is the sister of her. And then we're gonna be working on other ones. We'll see what other themes to come up with when it comes to faces and comic books type of decks here. But this one was the hardest, and it was so much fun. Each crystal ball, what are they trying to tell you? Which girl will you shuffle out? Which scene are they trying to tell you? What answer are they giving you? So, and then thanks to the beautiful graphic designer who created the faces, and then my husband drew hands by scratch and then put it on the computer and then incorporated it with the face, and then we added everything else to make it come together. So this is one of our favorite decks, and then it's mixed in with our Futuristic Time Will Tell deck. All time-related answers you will get with this deck. So that's that. The next one here is my Abracadabra deck. This has lots of magical vibes in this one. You'll see. I blended it with other decks, moon decks, so I'm not going to show you those moon decks because they will go in my next moon deck video. There will be too much to share with you. So this one has it's like a mixture of like magic and like Halloween-y vibes. It's so cute. There's like some signs in here. You got like all types of, it's just very, cool, what's it called, clip art type of art, if that makes any sense. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to explain things sometimes. So Abracadabra, And this also came from Etsy. So yeah, beautiful. I love it. It's simple, but it's so easy to work with. And my other decks, these moon ones that I shuffle it with, you'll see it in my moon deck Tarot and Tea Tuesday talk, okay? All right, the next one here is the Witching Hour. So this is the backing, beautiful owl. And this one was, I think it started on Kickstarter and then it made its way to Etsy. I'm not sure if they're still selling it. Maybe they ran out. I hope that they restock it. It's such a cute concept, and I love that. Oh, this is also going to my Moon Tarot and Tea Tuesday video. This is all moon related. So witchy and moon related. So double the fun, right? So it's so pretty. I love it. I love the faces. It's very diverse. I'm going to put this with my moon deck series. The next one here is the Samhain. The Seasons of the Witch. And oh, I forgot to mention that you can also do shadow work with this deck. And I totally forgot about this. You know what? I'll probably end up. And there's also the Yule. The Yule, Season of the Witch, the Yule theme that just came out, has a green background. And it's more for like wintry season. And I might get it, I'm not sure. We'll see. The next one here is, oh my gosh. What? Look at this. Look at this stack of beauty. Stack of coolness. This is the Witch's Kitchen mixed in with the Witch's Wisdom oracles. So I love shuffling these together. You never know what you're going to find out, or you never know what you're going to shuffle out, what's going to pop out. So I just love this combination. I love mixing my decks, like I said. I actually did a video of me, I think, mixing these decks together. So they're just so witchy and magical and sparkly together. It's so cool. They balance each other out. So there you have it. Witchy, the Witch's Kitchen and Witch's Wisdom. So that's that. And I love that there's gilding. Oh my gosh, look at the gilding. I'll check out the gilding. And I think this is like this is mass produced on Amazon. So I bet you 90% of the tarot community who love witch decks have this one. Maybe. The next one here is, like I said in my last fall decks series, I said I was going to mention this. This has a lot of witches in there. There's a lot of creatures in here, a lot of Halloween-y like costumes. You got witch, the owl with the witch hat. So there's a lot of witches in here, and I love working with this deck. It's so cute and it's light. It's very, very light. It's fun. So as you can tell, I do work with this deck. So look at that cute witch. So this is another part of the collection and it has like affirmations here, but it's like words of wisdom. So this one is the Slavic Oracle and also the Magic and Mediums Oracle here. So if you haven't checked out the Pick a Card series we worked on together, it's on her channel, Magic and Medium, and Annielle Reed's channel. I did like a 2-part series. The first part was like last year and the second part was this year. It was like a series of pick a cards over on her channel, and I used her oracles. It's like a fun way to collaborate together. And we came out with some great pick a card readings. So this one is the Magic and Mediums, and I like to splice it and mix it up with the Slavic Oracle because they kind of have the same look and feel and art style, almost, not quite. There are 2 different illustrators, but you wouldn't even tell the difference, right? You can't even tell the difference. So anyway, so that's the Slavic Oracle, and this is the Magic and Mediums Oracle. And I do have her tablecloth as well. So shouting out Annielle Reed from Magic and Mediums Oracle. I will share all the links to where you can find these decks. The next one here is the White Rabbit Wisdom, I think it's called. I'm so bad with names sometimes. And this is the backing, and then it's mixed in with the Raven's Wand Oracle, which I totally modified. I took out all the words that did not resonate with the book. I didn't know anything about the book, so I was like, these words don't really hit home for me. So I took the words out. But anyway, let's talk about that when I'm done with this. So white hair wisdom, white rabbit or white hair, yeah. So cute. Look at that cute little rabbit and his element. Let's see, any more? Yeah, they're all mixed in with the other deck. So, very witchy and naturey. I love it. So that's that, and I shuffled it with the deck that I modified, which is the Raven's Wand. And see, they kind of have the same size, odd enough. I didn't plan it that way. And I etched this, I colored the sides in blue. So this is what it looks like, Raven's Wands. And so it's very, very witchy. And I put my own words here. Like I said, I took the words out. Very, very witchy. And naturey, there's like a lot of purple hues. Let me know if you have this deck, what you love about it. Oh, that's the White Hair Wisdom. So it does look like it's from a book, but I just don't resonate with the book. Oh, I haven't even read the book, to be honest. So it's like a storybook. But I just love it. I love the images for what they are. I don't need any other words, but I did put my word in the beginning because I was new to using my intuition, you know. So I was like, I don't resonate. What does this mean? What does this mean? So I really looked at the images and I came up with my own words. So anyway, that's that. Let's move on. Oh my gosh, I still have a lot to show you. See, they shuffled together. Look. Okay. The next one here is become your own, or you, what is it? Believe in your own magic. The backing, believe in your own magic. This one's cool. This one has cute illustrations. I have to say, I will be doing a neglected deck series also. Maybe part 1, part 2. I'll break it down like periodically or quarterly, because you know there are every few months you're like, oh, I forgot about this deck. So I am going to do a neglected deck video, my first one, and this is going to be one of them, and then I'll explain why I don't really pull for this one yet, or often, even though it's beautiful, and hopefully I can bond with it more. So this is going to be definitely there. And oh, look, we end how we start, or that's the cover of the box actually. So this one is so precious, and I feel this goes right with, as far as being neglected, as beautiful as it is, it goes right up there with my everyday witch oracle. It's so beautiful, but I don't pull for it often enough. I'm like, darn, what if I forgot about this deck? It's so magical, and of course it goes great with the everyday witch tarot. You know, it's a shame that I don't pull for this, so I want to bond more with this deck as well. So beautiful imagery, my goodness. So witchy, so purpley, so magical and colorful and diverse. It's, yeah, I gotta pull more, so I gotta use this more is what I'm saying. So that's that. The next one is the Earthly Souls, what's it called? The Earth and Souls deck by Terry Foss, I think is her name. So this one is so precious. It's beautiful art style. I would say I don't really resonate with the words per se, but I don't want to butcher the words out because look, it's gold gilded, and anytime I can get something gold gilded, I'm never gonna butcher those cards. Heck no. Plus, it costs a lot of money for for us, right? This was a gift from my father figure maybe 2 years ago. I fell in love with the art. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I need to pull this one more often too. I think it's the words. It's probably the words. But I can bypass the words, right? Let me know if you have this deck. If you do, she has a store, Etsy storefront, and she sells a lot of her paintings. I don't think she sells decks in these decks. Maybe. I'll see if I can link it down below. It's been a while since I've been to her MakePlayingCards.com shop. Oh, okay, we're coming to an end, to a close. Awesome. This one is the Beautiful Creatures Tarot. This is the backing. This is the front. So I love Jasmine Beckett Griffith's artwork. Look at this cute little witch. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Oh, and this is from the White Hair Wisdom Oracle. I think you get a poster. Well, this is what I got 2 years ago. A poster. It's so cool. So cute. So the Magician, like all these cute witchies. Justice, look at that Justice card. So I think those are the only witches that I showed you, the ones up top, the top of the deck. So you can totally do shadow work with this deck as well. This one is very dark, you know, and you can see the depths in their souls. The eyes tell a lot. So I definitely think this is a witchy deck, because it does have like maybe 5 or 6 witches, but I think it's great to, you know, mention. Very cool. The next one is another one of Paulina Cassidy's collection. This is the Witchlings Oracle. And so what I did with this, I got words from the book, and I put the name of the witches that were in the book and their spell in the back of the card, utilize all the blank space. And it really is like double-sided. It's multi-purposeful. And so my daughter, we actually did a deck mod for this, if you're interested in watching. We colored this in glitter pens, so we brought it to life. So when you get your deck, it won't have these markers, of course, or these colors. I edged it in purple. So it's so magical. I love them. This is like the sister of the Pixiekins Oracle. A lot of cute witches. Look how adorable. And I love their names. Like Gloriosa, Tulip, Hollyhock, Orchid, Bluebell, Oleander, Violet, Frangipani, Daisy, Delphinium, Iris, Lavender, Wisteria, Trillium, Jasmine. The next one here, I have 3 more. This is my Witch's World Oracle mixed in with the Silver Witch Oracle. Like I said, I like to blend my decks. So here is the Witch's World. And this is my friend Sharon Julian's Silver Witch Oracle. So I like to mix them together only because, see, you can tell this is the Silver Witch with photographs, and this is the Witch's World with the illustrations. So they kind of have the same vibes here. If you look at them, they're all gray or silverish, and they're edged like well, Sharon's comes in gold edging, and I edged the other deck in like a bronze with my marker. So I didn't think I was going to blend them at the time, or I would have made the other one silver as well, or gold, or gray. So I just like how they read together, and this makes a great, I have to tell you, this and my Silver Moon deck make a great clarifier. There's something about this deck, it's just very, I don't know, it's very practical. So totally cool silver witchy, gray witchy vibe here. The last 2 I have is the Magic of You, which you can also do shadow work with. I wish I would have mentioned this in my, oh my gosh, I don't know what I was thinking, in my shadow deck video, my shadow decks collection. You can totally do shadow work with this, absolutely. So Magic of You is very creepy and eerie, but I love working with this one. And then the last one is the Threads of Fate. And this is, oh my gosh, I forget exactly. It's called the Threads of Fate. I think there's like 2 different versions. I think this is the rose gold version. This is, it's the words. I have to really familiarize myself with the words even now. But that's because I don't resonate with the words. So I'm like, you know what? Let me try to really connect to this deck. So this is another one that I've been neglecting. Like, these images totally mean something different to me, and that's probably why I get stuck or why I don't pull for these cards. But I'm going to change that. I'm going to open my mind some. But look at these beautiful images. Look, it's all shimmery. Yes. So this was a gift from my FatherFigure as well. So elegant. Threads of Fate. And I'm not sure if they're selling this version. They might have other versions. But check out the website. I'll have everything links below. But it's such a beautiful deck. So I will treasure this forever. So that's what I have. Thank you so much. Please do a video response. Even if you have 1 or 2 decks, it doesn't matter how many or how often you use them. Whatever. Even if there's like 2 witch decks out of the whole deck, I don't care. Share with us. The more the merrier. And don't forget to check the playlist out and share the playlist. Please do. Hey friends, I just wanted to let you know that I do have a tip jar if you would like to support this channel and keep the energy going. Energy exchange goes a long way. It helps me stay motivated with pick cards and other fun videos here on the channel. So there are different ways to do that. I have the join memberships right next to my subscribe button. If you click on that, you'll see all the different tiers that I offer. It's also reflective on Patreon, so whatever you decide to choose, it would mean so much to me, and your name gets put at the beginning of my videos to say thank you for your support.